Moore, high entry inside 50. They are a happy team at Hawthorn. They led. They were on their knees and they came back strong. The Hawks push on to Adelaide in one of the great finals. Celebration there. But for Toby and the Giants, their season is done.
Is there a better feeling? Is there a better feeling than winning finals on the road, away, in the manner that they've won it? It's just full of character. So you want about your footy club, what you want to do is you want to be proud of your footy club. You want to look at them, you want to go, I want to go along, and no matter what happens, I want to walk away proud. Well, they're that proud they got to 42 points. And they're sitting back smiling, and then that just evaporates, and they give the lead up. And then here we are at the final siren. They've won by 19 points. Proud. Let's go down to Sarah Jones.
James Sicily, this is a final that will go down in history as one of the greats. How did that all unfold?
Oh, yeah, glad we broke the duck here. We tried to, I shouldn't say we tried to lose it, but they got on top around stoppage in that third quarter, and we really had to snap out of like the doom and gloom of them coming back into like, all right, we're still ahead and we're up against it, the scoring end, obviously. But yeah, proud of the guys to wrest our momentum back, because that's what footy's about at the moment. Like, as much as you can curtail momentum and then try and pile them on when you've got it. So yeah, that was a pretty close game.
Take us inside the three-quarter time huddle then, and what you did as skipper, what Sam did as coach to keep the momentum up, because you would have been feeling like they were coming hard.
Yeah, well, we just knew that we had to get back to some pressure, high pressure, tackling, just try and put them under immense pressure, really, because they got on top of us. I thought the backline group in particular held up awesome tonight. You know, I think they had 40 entries at half-time, which is on track for record pace, so that's why we got TB and JB and the boys. But yeah, gutsy win.
Gutsy win indeed, and it was triggered at the beginning by Giant Newcombe, who was superb early in the game. Obviously drifted out a little bit in the third quarter, but that fourth quarter again, getting hands on the football. How huge was he? Yeah,
he's a real tone setter for us in there. Obviously, he's a man. When he's like that, composed with the ball, and players can't tackle him, and he's able to absorb so much pressure, which means the bloke he's given to is under a bit less. So that sort of stuff's intangible, and he really sets a tone for us.
Modern football and the way teams are able to get on a roll, score heavily and quickly. No lead is really safe. I mean, we saw that with Naz in the St Kilda game. So at what point when they were coming hard did you think this could get out of control?
Oh, when they kick like 3 stoppage goals in a row. Yeah, it's hard because you become a bit reactive in those sort of times and you get a bit tense. It's important to just try and go back to the well, connect, try and get proactive, try and do things that get on your terms and outside of your own head. Because when times are tough, everything wants you to withdraw, but you got to try and fake it and get out of yourselves and get around your teammates. So, yeah, we tried to do it and we got the momentum back.
It's an away game, but it kind of felt like a home game. You had plenty of support here, and hopefully they'll travel to Adelaide, because that is going to be a pressure cooker environment. How much are you looking forward to getting over there, playing the Crows at Adelaide Oval? It'll be wild.
It was really close last time we played them as well, and we gave them our best, and we didn't get it done. So we'll try and give them our best again. And this was an awesome turnout for the Hawthorn fans. There's like a Bay 13 in the warm-up. They were off their heads, giving us so much energy, and we really loved it. It makes it an even playing field, even though it is away, when they travel like that. So, I mean, hopefully they can get some tickets next week. That'd be great, but it might be a bit more hostile than it will be tonight.
Teams don't win premierships from 8th spot on the ladder. I understand that's been a bit of a theme for you guys. If there's ever a year to do it, is this it, given how even it's been? Yeah, I suppose. So, we were nearly 3rd after the Brisbane game, but fell to 8th. And at the end of the day, when we feel as though when we get our game in order and in good shape, we can match it with anyone. And yeah, I'm glad we got this win on the road, because we haven't really been playing that well on the road. So hopefully this gives us a lot of confidence that we can play anywhere. Mission accomplished. On to the next one. Well done. Yeah, thanks. Cheers.
Unbelievable scenes here These are scenes that you almost see in grand finals. You've got players taking photos sitting on the fence. Here's a fourth quarter highlights. So they've given up 6 goals in a row. This was the opening goal of the last quarter, something that they hadn't been able to do. Connect from the mids to the forwards, and Hogan had a real struggle. Goes back and kicks the goal. This draws level after conceding a 42-point lead. And at this stage, it looked like they were going to roll over the top, but they had other thoughts here. And just some composure, some smart ball use, and some resilience from the Hawthorn Footy Club got them back in the contest.
Yeah, it did. This is a critical miss. So I feel like Giants had the momentum here. Toby Green, the captain, so often we've seen him take those moments and put them through. He misses. They're able to go down the other end. Maximum pressure. They got their energy back, didn't they? And it was that lift and a critical kick here by Butler. And that really reignited the Hawks back into the game, Gaz.
Got them back to 7 points, so gave them belief. This was fantastic from Watson, who also had moments. Weddle going forward, I think, was a great move from Mitchell. Gave him something to shoot at. Chol kicks a goal, gets it out to 13 points, and at this stage, you know, to kick 3 goals in the last 4 minutes was going to be hard. Look at them on the left. Lined up on the left they were then, the GWS Giants. Couldn't get it done, and it ends up going down. Taylor can't clear it. Chol kicks the last goal. 19 points to margin. Siren goes. I reckon they're pretty damn happy. We better get down to our man, Alistair Lynch, who's got Jai Newcombe.
Oh, thanks, Gaz, here with Jai, mate. We spoke pre-game. Big occasion for your 100th game. But what a 100th game. Amazing win.
Yeah, it's that's a massive win for us. Yeah, made it slightly harder through the back end of the third quarter than we probably needed it to, but yeah, it's pleasing to be on the road and hold on like that. Obviously, we've had a few go the other way this year. Obviously, 0-8 here as well, which the media made a bit of a deal about during the week, so it's nice to tick both those off.
You knew they were going to come hard. They started in the first 10 minutes, own territory. What was the talk at three-quarter time when they owned you in the middle of the ground?
Yeah, sort of a good reset for us. I mean, when you come in a goal up at three-quarter time, yes, it's been ugly for 15 minutes, but flick the mindset into we're in a great position to go home and win this game. So stick to what we know we're good at, keep the pressure factor high and go from there.
You must be wrapped with so many players that performed well today, but your backline just stood up when they were under siege.
Yeah, so reliable. The lads down there, they are under the pump for a while there, and Sis late, especially the last 10 minutes from him, elite. TB and Scrim in the air was a great day.
Well, no worries, because Sis spoke so long with Sarah. We better let you go. The song will be on. You might even get an escort off the ground. Well done.
That'd be nice. Thanks, guys.
He's turning into a great finals player.
Yep.
3 times, 3 finals.
Highest rated
today. 3 highest played.
Wow.
3 times the highest rated player.
That's where your reputation's made, right, Brownie, and on days and games like this. And well, what a player he's become, Jai Newcombe. So in 100 games, they wait for him at the race. Sam Mitchell was out there, which they don't normally do, the coaches, but he was out there amongst the players. He wasn't trying to hide how proud he was, and they've got a head of steam and a head of momentum as they head over to Adelaide next Friday night.
Yeah, they do, Gaz. I'd be proud of him. And their captain too, James Sicily, when he's speaking to Sarah, that is, you know, talking about the emotion, three-quarter time, and you're feeling sorry for yourself. You think, we've got to dig.
Yeah,
you know, and
we're in front still.
Still in front. Gave him hope, Howie.
So we've still got time and another week to talk about the Hawks. Where's the wash-up for the Giants, Gary and Jono?
They'll be bitterly disappointed. It's not so much the loss, which hurts, but it's the way you play and the way you lose. So at half-time, they got 40 inside 50, so they've taken 3 marks, and the forwards forgot how to play. The connection piece with their midfield running forward, trying to hit targets, they didn't hit up, and then all of a sudden they said, well, we can't win it in conventional style. So Josh Kelly came on and said, we'll win it through clearance. They kicked 5 goals to a point in the third quarter through clearance. They got back into it. But really, Brownie, they had 19 to 20 minutes of footy that you'd be proud of.
Hawthorn deserved to win today. They were the better team for the majority of the day. Even though you look at the stats, if you haven't watched the game of footy, you think 72 inside 50s. How do you not win? No, Hawthorn were the best team today.
Equal most in a finals, loss. 72 inside 50s.
Ooh. It's a different kind of September pain for the Giants, isn't it, after last year giving up the lead? But
it is. But it's about these boys here. Have a look at the faces. You want to know why people play footy, and when it's great, there's always some tough times, but it doesn't get much better than this. So they head to Adelaide, and we're going to be there, and we're going to call it. And you two boys did an unbelievable job today calling what was a fantastic game with ebbs and flows, and Sam Mitchell pulled a few moves. He dominated early, the whole team dominated early, and they gather themselves and go there with a red-hot chance against Adelaide. And that always happens with the winner we go. She's they're in a bit of trouble, but that'll be a contest next Friday night.